the open market. Now, we've been sent 3 mission briefings from HQ, summarizing their intel on where a certain free agent should go for 2020. After each briefing, it will be up to us to decide if success is likely or unlikely for the mission. If we decide the mission is unlikely to be successful, we'll abort it here on the spot. Gentlemen, are you prepared for this task?
Yes. The real Mission Impossible was that intro. That was incredible. Great job.
Now, let's get started then. Here's our first mission briefing.
Good morning, agents. This man is Philip Rivers, former quarterback from the Los Angeles area. His 16 years leading the Chargers has come to an end, and our intel shows his optimal landing spot is located in Indianapolis, embedded within a group known as the Colts, a young syndicate in possession of a variety of weapons, such as TY, Marlin, and a man known only as the Maniac. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to bring Rivers into the fray amongst the Colts regime. If any of you decide against this task, the mission will be aborted, and GMF will disavow any knowledge of your actions. Good luck, agents. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Wow.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
So Rivers to Indy. Do we think this mission is likely to be successful, or are we thinking let's go back to the drawing board here? Let's jump in first.
I think international espionage, and I think Indiana, always right down the street from French Lick. And no, I'm going to reject this mission because I think that the 00 agent already in place there, Agent Brissett, is on the equal level as Agent Rivers at this point in Agent Rivers' tenured career. I know he's been through a lot, but I don't think bringing him into that outfit, surrounded by those other agents in that last-minute juncture, I think I would rather go with Brissett. I don't think it's an upgrade at the agent in the field. I don't. I
think that the window in the NFL is always small, and if Philip Rivers has any football left, he should look at another option, and they should look at another option, too. The Colts, they were a great team this season. They got burned by injury, and Jacoby Brissett might have a bright future. I think you got to ride with Rivers. I like this agent, and I like this mission. I think Rivers to the Colts. Indoors with Nick Sirianni, his quarterback's coach from the San Diego Chargers, with Frank Reich, his offensive coordinator from the San Diego Chargers, and with the best offensive line in football. I think you're going to see a very different Philip Rivers than you did last year in L.A.
Yeah, I agree. Through 6 degrees of separation, when you think about the relationships that he has with Sirianni and also Frank Reich, that 7 years of experience that they have with him as their former coaches when they were with the Chargers. So the relationship is already there, and at the very least, you get competition between the top 2 quarterbacks.
Wow. You know, Chris Ballard has a lot of funds to spend. You could almost call him the money penny. You know, I mean, there's a lot of that, right?
All right. So 2-1, we're keeping the mission.
Right.
Good.
It was a miss, but you tried.
But we got it. All right, let's see what the next planned operation is.
Good morning, agents. Meet Amari Cooper, a wide receiver from Dallas who's about to hit the open market. Over 1,000 yards receiving and 8 touchdowns, Cooper is a valuable and reliable target. Intelligence reveals his ideal future lies with a group of individuals known as the Eagles. With a young leader and a determination to win, a move to this rival group would be the best decision for a talented individual like Cooper. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to persuade Cooper to join the faction in Philly. If any of you decide against this task, the mission will be aborted, and GMF will disavow any knowledge of your actions. Good luck, agents. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
All right, Mr. Cooper to the Eagles. Are we looking to undertake this task, agents?
This would be a heist, kind of, because you have to take it from the enemy. And I'm just picturing Agent Roseman in Philadelphia on a wire dropping down into the vault to get the knock list. And the knock list in this case would be Amari Cooper, taken from the enemy of Dallas. My enemy's enemy is my enemy, whatever it is. Special Agent Roseman taking Cooper. I absolutely love it. Accept this mission.
I like it. If there's money to spend on a wide receiver, this is the perfect pick for the Eagles. He could be a player that can go with Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. And we don't know what's the future with Alshon Jeffrey and Nelson Aguilar. As good as Greg Ward Jr. and some of those other, Josh Perkins were as our target, how about we go with Amari Cooper, a young player who could still have a bright future and go to the rival. I like it. Eagles, Cooper, I accept this mission.
Yeah, when it comes to certain fan bases, there was some counter-espionage going on. And I actually have a photo of somebody who was a supporter of the team, but was one of those double agents.
Oh!
And there he is.
Field agent.
Yes, he is a double spy, if you will. He supports the team, but he was upset about some of the drop balls.
Yes.
Compared it to catching babies, which was another mission we had in Philadelphia. So if they get Amari Cooper, we won't have to see that man again.
I like that guy, though. He's kind of
They're
great.
throwing babies from a fire, and he's making
Yes,
Nelson
he was
Aguilar
rescuing
jokes.
That was one of our missions.
Incredible.
All right, we've got one more mission briefing to break down, so let's see what HQ is planning.
Good morning, agents. Your newest target is Jadeveon Clowney, a powerful defensive end who relocated to Seattle in the last year. Our analysts have determined his next target location should be New York City, embedded within a group known as the Giants. With young offensive firepower and a new leader in Joe Judge, this organization will be perfect for Clowney to excel. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find a way to get Clowney to join the Giants in the coming weeks. If any of you decide against this task, the mission will be aborted, and GMF will disavow any knowledge of your actions. Good luck, agents. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Biggest one. Jadeveon to the Giants. How likely is it for this operation to be a success?
I felt like MacGruber at the end there. I say no. I say the Giants went down this path before when they signed Janoris Jenkins and Olivier Vervinen and all these big free agents. They didn't sound like how they drafted him. I say no. Giants draft and be wise with the money. Don't go with the big ticket item.
I'm looking at Mission Impossible 2, the mountain climbing scene. That's Dave Gettleman climbing this mountain, hanging from the cliffs. It feels like pass rusher and Giants. Peter, I look more Strahan and OC and Tuck. It feels like a fit, not unlike Fred Durst taking the iconic Mission Impossible theme and doing it for the movie. It feels right. Now I know why you want to hate me.
Yeah.
What do you got, Nate?
And you've been thinking, you mentioned those guys from the past. They've been searching for that doppelganger for quite some time.
They have.
And listen, he's one of the best edge rushers in the game. He isn't just a guy that can sack the quarterback. He can also stop the run. And they were ranked 20th last year, so I think they need Jadeveon Clowney.
Incredible.
We avoided the flashy thingy. It's great.
We avoided
Great
the
job,
flashy
agents.
thingy. Go for grooves. Guys, the Titans are making